All of my friends, I know it's been a hot minute, but I'm coming off of a high and I just want to share something. No, it's not that kind of high. It's when you connect with others, when you kind of see a light dimming in someone's eyes, but then yet you show them something new, and then the next thing you know, you kind of see them thriving. That kind of high. So I just got to share. So a couple months ago, I was a guest speaker over at the Latitude Margaritaville Parkinson's Support Group meeting, and today I came back to put some hoops into their hands. And boy, was it fun. So each of them got to experience this new way of actually moving with a hula hoop. You're always thinking the traditional like waist hoop, but this is far more intense. It's far more creative. It's got a lot of benefits. It works on brain plasticity. It is like the perfect thing for like Parkinson's, for that particular restrictive movement kind of a thing. And so they had a lot of fun. So when your movement gets restrictive, it kind of plays on you, like you start not trusting yourself, you lose confidence, and you just can't believe this shit's happening to you. You're being robbed of things, and then somebody or something comes along and then shows you a different way of moving, and then now you're seeing that, hey, you can move like a badass. You really, really can. So I saw this particular person that had that dim in the light, and I knew exactly what was going on. So I went for a little bit one-on-one, and I picked something that was kind of intense, and I showed her like the hand over hand that goes into like a handspin. And I did the hand over hand with no what I call muscle movement pre, what we just do with the hands. So I just show her the movements. I just did it with the hoop and stuff. I wanted to see how fast her brain was going, and I saw how fast it was, and so she got to see it too. Then I got her to slow down. And then before you know it, she was getting it. And I saw that light kind of getting brighter. And then she looked at me and said, okay, well now, how do I do that handspin kind of thing? Say what? She was thriving in the moment of her own flow. And then that's why I'm actually on here too, because I want to ask you this question. Do you suffer through life, or do you thrive through life? Each one of us has been given that gift of the human experience. What do we do with it? Each breath we take is a miracle, but we sure do take it for granted. And then we've got our emotions and our feelings that take us on a roller coaster ride. And then, the ego is good for us because it helps us get through things, but also it can take us down a rabbit hole and get us into trouble. So do we thrive, or do we suffer? And let me tell you, we can suffer through everything. We can be single and suffer. We can be married and suffer. We can have no children and suffer. We can have children and suffer. We can be in poverty and suffer, and we can be rich and suffer. You get it. We can just suffer all the time. But where does that get us? As humans, we're meant to suffer. We're going to suffer, but let's get out of suffering, shifting and changing, and then really, thriving. And when you thrive, that's when you find your passion, and that's when you find your purpose, because everybody has a purpose. Everybody has something to share with the world that's going to just inspire one another and stuff. So my question to you is, do you suffer or do you thrive? And you got a choice to change anything and everything that you want. I'm just so blessed for today on what I was able to see, and I cannot wait to expand what I'm doing to more support groups in the Parkinson's community. It is coming. With that, peace out.